Hello class! I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and I apologize. Full-time mom plus full-time job, part-time job. It gets a little busy. However, I wanted to make this video because America is about to vote. Unless you have been hiding under a rock, you know the election is just around the corner. Please vote. Check with your state to see if you're registered and if there's still time for you to register in case you're not. Remember, you have a voice and it's yours alone. Now, today I wanted to do a video on the Electoral College. It might not be the most fascinating topic, but it's one I find that many people do not understand, and that's okay. First, the Electoral College was established by the Constitution in Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2. It has also been modified by both the 12th and 23rd Amendments to the Constitution. This is not a new concept. It consists of 538 members who have been elected to represent the people. This number has stayed steady since 1964. Where do we get that number from? The 538 number consists of one for every United States representative and senator, and then 3 additional representatives for the District of Columbia. That's 435 representatives from the House and 100 senators, plus the 3 extra for DC. The Electoral College formally elects the President and Vice President of the United States every 4 years. Each state has a certain number of electors. For example, here in PA, we have 20 electoral votes. California has 55, and Texas has 38, while states like Alaska only have 3. Remember the census? Filling out the form or replying to those people going door to door to see how many people live at your house? The census helps determine the number of electors each state gets, among other things. But how are these electors elected to vote for president? Short answer, depends on the individual state laws. Most are nominated during the state's party conventions or by state party committees. However, a few states like Pennsylvania, the electors are nominated by the presidential candidates. Electors are nominated by political parties and are, in general, loyal to the party that elected them. However, there have been a few exceptions. On occasion, electors will not vote with the popular vote. However, in the majority of states, there is the winner-takes-all process, and these faithless electors make more of a statement rather than a real difference. For example, in 2016, there were 7 faithless electors, those who did not vote for their political party's candidate. Instead of voting for Hillary Clinton, 3 Democratic electors from Washington voted for Republican Colin Powell. Another cast his vote for Faith Spotted Eagle, a woman who is a member of the Yankton Sioux Nation. 1 Democratic elector cast his vote for Bernie Sanders instead of Hillary Clinton. And in Texas, a Republican elector voted for John Kasich, and another for Ron Paul instead of Donald Trump. The winner-takes-all approach happens in 48 states, and it determines which candidate gets the votes. That means whichever candidate wins the popular vote in the state gets the state's electoral votes. Only Maine and Nebraska allow for electoral votes to be split. Some states have enacted laws that force electors to vote based on popular vote. These laws were deemed constitutional by the Supreme Court in July 2020. Pennsylvania is not one of those states. In fact, the Electoral College does not meet until mid-December after we have already cast our vote in early November. They meet to officially vote on who will be the next president of the United States. Although, thanks to the 24-hour news cycle that we have now, people can watch the electoral votes add up on election night. Now, let me be clear. The Electoral College is only used to determine the presidential race outcome. All other races are done by popular vote only. Generally, the candidate that wins the popular vote wins the electoral vote. One recent exception is the election of 2000, Gore versus Bush. Al Gore won the popular vote, but only won 266 electoral votes. Bush won 271 electoral votes and went on to be our 43rd president. This shows that in a close election, every vote counts. In those states with smaller electoral numbers, such as Rhode Island or Maine, who at only 4 electoral votes, come into play. Candidates cannot completely ignore these smaller states during the campaigning. As Election Day draws nearer, please come up with a plan on how you are voting this year, whether you are voting by mail or in person. Remember, your voice matters, even with the Electoral College. It's the people that elect the electors, and it's our votes that will choose the next president of the United States. If you're not 18 yet, take this time to watch the process and join in the discussion. Think about what you want to see in a candidate, and make sure that you are set up for when you turn 18 to vote. School guidance counselors can help with that. Just remember, to win the election, one candidate must reach the magic number of 270 electoral votes. Thanks for joining me, and as always, keep on learning.